Whoa, now YouTube, I'm Lord Sneaker, and this right here is another restoration slash custom. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notifications are on DING so that every Wednesday when we post these videos, you know about it. Today, we got a Jordan 3 Fire Red, or red cement rather. I'm sorry, red cement. Nice shoe, but I thought it could use some flesh. So we're going to be restoring this as well as customizing it into what I like to call the Homage to 88. Something like that. Homage to 88 because it's a half white cement, half black cement, and it pays homage to when the cement or the Jordan 3 colorways started coming out, which was 1988. It's going to be a difficult custom. Your prep game going to have to be on 10. Otherwise, you might be walking around with a horrible custom. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to do that, so don't trip. Roll with me. Alright, so we're going to get started with this custom restoration with the cleaning. This is a used shoe, so we got to clean it first. What I like to do is I like to clean my shoes from the bottom and work my way up. So the bottom, midsoles, uppers, insides. We're going to start with the bottoms using New Antidote from New Life Kicks. You can buy this at newlifekicks.com. It's the only thing I use to clean my shoes with. Also, we're going to be using a new sole brush, new eraser sponge to get in close on the soles, on those white parts and those smooth areas of the sole. This works great for that because you want to match texture for texture, and this does just that. Also, for the threading on the toe cap, I'm going to be using this little detail brush that I got off of Amazon. It comes in a pack of 3 for like $7. Works great. And we're going to be using the shoe tree. Got a pack of 10 of these off of Amazon. Forgot how much I paid for them, so I don't want to tell you the wrong price. As well as some gloves. Like I said again, this is a used shoe, so you don't want to be touching on this barehanded. You want to make sure you got some gloves on to protect yourself, especially if you got open cuts or sores from any kind of bacteria or infection that may be in the shoe. Gloves are important. So with that being said, we're going to remove the laces and the insole, and we're going to get started with this cleaning. See you in a few. now that we're done with the bottom soles, if you noticed on the video, I stuck them in the tank under the UV lights for a little while. What that did was, the new antidote not only cleans your shoes, but it also removes oxidation from parts like this white pod and the toe cap area. Sit it under the UV lights for about 4 hours and you should be good to go. You'll get results like this. So the next thing is to clean these uppers as well as this sock liner. What I'll be using for that, once again, is the new antidote along with a product New Life Kicks sells called the O Sponge. What you do with this is you drop it in some water. The sponge absorbs the water and is great for cleaning not so dirty materials and so dirty materials because it won't stress your stitching to the point where it starts to fray. For the inside sock liner area, you're going to be using this super soft nylon brush. All of these products can be found at newlifekicks.com along with the antidote to clean out this sock liner as well as the insides of the shoe. We're also going to be using straight water. Now when you're using this new antidote, if you just let it sit on the shoe, if it's a white shoe, the antidote, once it dries, will leave like this yellow finish on it. Or, you know, all of that dirt that you just spent minutes scrubbing out of there get embedded back into the shoe, and you're overworking yourself. You're double working yourself, basically. You want to rinse this stuff out as well as the dirt with fresh water. Keep clean, fresh water in the rotation at all times when using this stuff. This is a little bit on the advanced side when it comes to cleaning shoes, but I promise you, the results you get from it are second to none. So, with that being said, let's get started on these uppers and this sock liner, and I'll see y'all in a few. now that we got the shoe all cleaned up, it's time to do what y'all came to see, and that's get to painting. But first, like I said, prep work is going to be essential on this custom. So we're going to start the prep work off with removing the factory finish off the leather using acetone. Then once we're done with that, we're going to tape off all of the parts of the shoe that we're not painting, which is pretty much everything from the elephant print on down. When we get to the split, we're going to take our time with this. Now, this part right here is going to require some patience. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of it, but I ain't going to show you all of it because I'm pretty sure you don't want to see that boring stuff. But here we go. Alright, so to get the split right in the back, that if you pull the back tab down, there's this little piece right here where the leather of the shoe meets. That is essentially the middle of the shoe. So what you want to do is you want to line up the tape perfectly with that and just measure it off when it comes to the back tab. So we're going to do that now. Alright, so now that we got the shoe all taped up, prepared with the acetone, it's time to start painting. We're going to first start off with the white for the white cement side using regular white paint. When it comes to repainting shoes, I don't like to use flat white most of the time. I like to use the regular straight up white paint because when you add the clear coat to it, it does make a difference. I'll explain that in another video. But once we're done with the white cement side, we're going to move on to the black cement side using Angela's black paint. Then we're going to get into the detail work such as these lace eyelets here up top, as well as the Nike Air on the back and the tongue. So once we're done with that, I'll be back with y'all shortly after. going to be wraps on this Air Jordan 3 Homage to 88 Custom. These things are fire. I ain't going to even lie. These things are fire. I'm loving them. And I'm going to wear them. Because that's what we do over here. We wear our shoes. But we clean the shoe. We customize the shoe. This side is the white cement side. This side is the black cement side. Nike Air on the back is split, as well as the tongue. And I threw in some fire red laces just to give it flair. Just to make it stand out from your typical white cement, black cement Jordan 3. But like I said, I can't wait to wear these shoes. These are going straight to the collection. This is a personal pair. So that's it, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that notification bell is on DING, because every Wednesday you're going to see this face. I'm going to be dropping videos, and I'm going to give you what I got. So until then, there's two types of people in this world. Those that watch it happen and those that make it happen. Which one are you? Holler at me if I don't holler at you first.